Welcome back on BYU Basketball Media Day to BYU Sports Nation. Our next lucky guest, or I guess we're lucky to talk to him, is Trevin Knell. Everyone's
looking amazing.
I feel underdressed.
Good, oh, yeah. Well, we have a dress code here. We typically don't allow suits. We say no suits, but today we made an exception.
Yep.
NIL deal with Mr. Mack for the whole so it's the whole team.
The whole team has an NIL deal with Mr. Mack, and, they look great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
We agree.
We're loving it.
Are you okay? So your head coach asked, suits or polos for coaches on the sideline during games, and I get the impression that he's more of a suit guy. He wants to wear a suit. He wants to look,
He wants to ruin his suits after the game with water. He loves that.
I got this new suit, so let's ruin it.
You have an opinion in this matter. Would you rather your coach be in a suit or a polo?
I personally don't have an opinion, but I feel like when Coach Pope is in a suit, he means business.
It's business.
And so it's like a business trip. So I think that's how he kind of takes it, and that's how we all take it. Once he's in a suit, we're all business.
Okay, you were all business this summer. You got married, dude.
I got married.
Your reception was legit, by the way. That's the tallest
fun.
reception I'd ever been.
It was pretty fun. A lot of the team went. I think we had 12 of the guys there, so it was actually super fun. And
who didn't go? No, I'm just playing. No, the food was incredible.
The food was pretty good.
You also had a billionaire there. That was cool.
We had Ryan there, and
Ryan
he supported us, and he's really good friends with Tatum and me as well, and so it was really cool to see him there.
That's awesome, yeah.
It's good to have good friends.
It's great to have great friends.
Good to have good friends. Exactly.
All right, Trevin, we know what you're capable of. We tease this. We saw just a taste of what you are capable of doing from your three-point shooting and the outside against Gonzaga in the West Coast Conference. Where do you stand in trying to get better in that department? Are we?
Can you shoot better than 45%?
Are we anticipating more of this, because that's a pretty high standard?
I'm reading this book right now. It's called Atomic Habits, and Coach Fieger gave it to me, and he's like, "Hey, so you're right here right now, and you got to get 1% better every single day." And so a lot of the times I feel like athletes were like, "Okay, we got to get X amount of better by this time." But if we focus on just a little thing, 1% better, just focus on one little habit you can get better at today, that will help you. And by the end of it, you're going to see a huge jump. You might not see in the first couple weeks, but you'll see a huge jump in a couple months. And so that's what I've been trying to work on. I've been working a ton on being able to help my teammates and being a great teammate, helping with my toughness and just being a leader out on the court. And so this year I'm going to try to help other guys get shots by setting good screens. And by doing that, I hope I get a couple open looks, because guys are going to look at other guys.
Pop back off the screen and you're open for three.
Exactly.
I like
it's going to be fun.
So your best game as a Cougar, obviously, was the West Coast Conference title game. 20 points, you had 5 threes. What can you take from that and build on to have more of those kind of performances for you?
I think it's just confidence. I came out of that game and I just felt really loose. I remember the Gonzaga bench was going off on me. I missed my first three and they were just hounding me. Yes.
Okay.
And I said, "Okay, just wait." That's all I said. So I made my next three, and I just knew from right then it was over. And so I think just playing with a little bit of a swagger on the court and just being confident. The first 2 years is kind of okay, getting used to the college speed, getting used to being in front of people and playing. But now I feel really comfortable. Coach Pope trusts me a ton. I know the offense super well. And so just put all those components together, and I think that's going to help and produce the way I feel like I know how to produce.
How is the dynamic of this team this year different than what you played with last year?
This dynamic, I feel like we share the ball a lot more this year. And with guys like Tijon and AB, it's going to be a heyday for us. And for me personally, I'm super excited to play with Tijon, because he's just a guy that he'll have an open layup and he'll kick it out to me for a three.
You better make that, right?
I'll make it.
Yeah.
But it's going to be a super fun team. We're super excited. We're not as big as last year, so I feel like we're going to run the floor a lot more. Coach Pope has talked about that a ton, is we'll come out of huddles, all right, speed on three, 1, 2, 3, speed, So I feel like we're going to be a lot more quicker on the court, and we're just going to share the ball. And I think Coach Pope is going to trust us a little bit more with, not having just one guy have the ball in his hands the whole time, but, incorporate everybody.
How much more comfortable are you now as a junior that you've had 2 years of this?
I'm super comfortable. I'm super excited. I'm super excited to play in front of people and, just to show people that I'm not just a three-point shooter. I'm not just a guy that can just, stay in one spot, but I can defend. I can move my feet. I can, make plays for other teammates. So I'm super excited for this year.
Do you fight that stereotype, the shooter? I'm, like you said, I'm not just a spot-up shooter. I can do more.
Yes and no. Like, I fight it all the time. I love to be called a shooter, because people respect
It's
me.
very flattering, right? When the defense is like, shoot it!
Exactly. It's like people respect me. And so even the coach was like, hey, if you're getting guarded, like face guarded 26 feet out, like that's going to help us. So I like respect it. At the same time, I'm not just a shooter. Like, I feel like this year, a lot of people are going to see that and show that I can actually do a lot more than just stay behind that 3-point line.
In what way will we see that?
I'm gotten super comfortable and super aggressive coming off ball screens with the ball and being able to hit the roll or, being able to swing it to the other side. I feel like that's something we lost during the UCLA game, was they kind of pressured us and we got a little nervous with it. And so I think that's going to change this year, and we're going to be ready for whatever any defense throws at us.
These closed games or closed scrimmages are becoming more and more prominent around college basketball. It's like these secret games.
Secret scrimmage.
BYU had one against Cal, but nobody could watch.
Somebody committed to sign
how
to Cal.
how was that for you? How was that for you?
It was good. Coach Feger brought that up the other day. We were actually talking about some recruits, and he's like, well, what made you go to Cal, not us? And I was like, okay. That was like 6 years ago. We got to let that thing go.
It was a long time.
But it was good. It was good to be back on that campus and just see everybody. I know a lot of the coaches already left, but it was good to just see the campus again and, play a game that's not against our own teammates.
Yeah, you're sick of those guys.
What'd you learn about your team in that game?
Something we learned about is we're still working on is just be able to turn down hard shots. I feel like a lot of the times we're trying to make a play for our teammate by taking a hard shot when we can just swing it, and we get, Richard Harwood a wide open layup. And so I think that's something we learned a lot this past week, with just being able to turn down hard shots and, continue to run the floor and be able to beat guys, with our speed.
You played your freshman year, and then you broke your finger?
I broke my thumb.
You broke your thumb, okay. So you experienced playing in front of fans, but, not the whole season, right? And at the end of the season, you're wanting to play, blah, blah, blah. Then last year, there's no fans. Have you envisioned, have you simulated the feeling that will be fans in the stands again?
I am so excited. So we've had a couple guys in for our practices, and it gets, everybody going.
Like alums or?
We have alums there. Like we had the alumni people there. And then
That's like a few hundred people.
Exactly. And we were all
20,000.
so excited. Like, we're so excited to play in front of people. And I still have that feeling when I went in with 30 seconds left against Gonzaga my freshman year, and we beat them at home. And to have all the people run out on the floor, and I'm just like,
you were in there.
I'm sprinting away from everybody, but I think we're all super excited. And I feel like the fans are super excited to be able to enjoy basketball again, and we're gonna make it a fun. And I feel like Tijon always talks about this. He's like, it's gonna be a movie, and so it's really gonna be a movie this year.
He said as much to us during our interview.
Yep.
Where does beating Gonzaga and winning a West Coast Conference championship rank on your list of goals?
I think it's super high. I know everybody's talking about us going to the Big 12, but we're still in the WCC right now. And so our goal is to be able to bring home a WCC championship that BYU has yet to do. And so we're not thinking about anything else. We're thinking about the next game ahead. And once tournament time comes, March, it's going to be go time. And we're going to be able to compete with Gonzaga. Gonzaga's a great team, great school, but I'm really confident in us.
They'll probably yell at you again.
They probably will.
Yeah.
And you'll make another three, and
And
they'll
you'll
be like, just wait.
Just wait.
You're like,
just wait.
there are 5 coming. Just wait. Yeah, exactly.
Thanks, Trevin.
Thanks.